Hello everyone. I hope you all are good and you all are practicing questions. Let us now get at this one. This is a question of kinematics, as you can see from the equation and all. And this is asked by Asis. So let's start with the question. Question में हमें x as a function of time given है. And in first option we have to check the time at which its velocities will become zero. And in second case we have to talk about the interval of time between which the time at which its velocity is zero. Let's say at time t1 and t2 its velocity is zero. Then in this interval we need to check what will be the displacement, and b and c has to do with this. And in d we are asked that at this time and at this time the body is reversing its velocity, is it true or not? And then it has a negative velocity for this direction, for this time interval. Okay, so basically this block or this person or this body is moving along the x-axis. Done it? X as a function of time is given as this, tq minus 9t square plus 60. Now if you carefully see this thing, then you can clearly see here velocity will be equal to how much? Dx by dt. So you simply need to differentiate this term and you will be getting 3t square minus 18t plus 6. And if you have to check if at what time its velocity is becoming zero, simply make v zero. So you will be making 3t square minus 18t plus 6 equal to 0. So you are making t square minus 60 plus 2 is equal to 0. So we simply need to solve for this quadratic equation, t square minus 6t plus 2. This is equal to how much? 0. So देखो ये directly तो solve नहीं हो रहा. We need to write d value and then we need to calculate for the time. So time will be equal to minus b plus minus root under d divided by 2a. B value is equal to how much? Minus 6. So this will become 6 plus minus root under d क्या होता है तुम्हारा? D is b square minus 4ac. So that is 36 minus 8. That is your 28. So this can be written as 4 into 7 divided by 2 into a is what? Coefficient of t square. So that is 1. Now here you can write 6 plus minus 2 root 7 divided by 2. So 2 taking common, you will be getting 3 plus minus root under 7. So we are getting 2 time, right? T1 and T2. And both these times are positive. So actually we are getting two answers for the time when velocity will be 0. Okay. So first time is 3 minus root under 7 and this is 3 plus root under 7. 3 minus root under 7 is greater than 0 because root 9 is 3. So definitely root 7 is less than that of 3. This term is positive. This is positive. So at two values of time, we are getting velocity equal to 0. So let's say body started from here. Done hai? And at this time t1 velocity is 0 and at time t2 velocity is also 0. Now let us analyze the motion. Done it? So first option will be correct, right? This is correct. Now for analyzing D and B and C calculation, let us first analyze the motion. So here x as a function of time t kya given tha? Tq minus 9t square plus 60. Velocity how much we got? We got as 3t square minus 18t plus 6. What will be the acceleration? That is your 6t minus 18. Done it? And if you see here carefully at the value of acceleration that we are getting. So acceleration will be 0 at time t equal to 3 second. And for time less than 3 second, acceleration is negative. क्योंकि यहाँ पे t का वैल्यू कुछ भी आप 3 से कम रखते हो ना, a का वैल्यू will be negative. Done it? And if t is okay, t is greater than, no, t is less than 3 second. I have written here. Let me write it more properly. Okay, so t is less than 3 second. For this is this. If t is greater than 3 second, it will be how much? A will be positive. Now let us read the let us analyze the motion. So initial velocity भी आप निकाल लो. V at t equal to 0 will be how much? यहाँ पे t का value 0 कर दो. You will be left with 6. So basically body started with 6 meter per second. And when it started moving along the x-axis, its acceleration is initially negative. So basically, whatever force is acting over the body, that will try to retard the body. And it will try to retard the body up to time t equal to 3 seconds. And before that, velocity is becoming 0. So basically, let us mark that time 3 minus root 7 second. ठीक है. So what is happening between the time t equal to 0 and t equal to this much? Body is moving in this direction, but it is getting retarded, and at this point its velocity is becoming 0. Done hai? But acceleration is still negative. So at this velocity became 0. Done hai? And here also acceleration is negative. So from 0 velocity, since acceleration is in this direction, it will start moving in the opposite direction. So definitely at time t equal to 3 minus root 7 second, body is going to reverse its velocity. Now after that what will happen? T equal to 3 minus root 7 second तक ऐसा था. After this time and up to the time t equal to 3 plus root 7, how the motion will look like? So it started with this velocity, so it will accelerate, sorry, it is started with 0 velocity with acceleration in this direction, right? So it will accelerate, and at this point its velocity, I mean 3 plus root 7 second है, right? We need to look more carefully. देखो v equal to 0 से start हुआ, acceleration was in this direction, and in between time 3 minus root 7 and 3 plus root 7, there will be time t equal to 3 seconds. So let's say here is the time t equal to 3 seconds. So up to this point, velocity of body increased in this direction. At this point, acceleration will become 0. And in this stretch of time, what is happening? Acceleration is in this direction. So again, at t equal to 3 seconds, body has velocity in this direction. And beyond it, it started getting again it started again deaccelerating, right? So it will again deaccelerate, and in this stretch of time starting from 3 second to 3 plus root 7 second, body will deaccelerate, and here its velocity will again become 0. So at t equal to 3 plus root second, its velocity will become 0, and at this time acceleration is in positive direction. I mean it will try to push the body towards right direction. Done it? So if here velocity is becoming 0, after this point, body will start moving towards right. Done it? Under the effect of positive acceleration. So yes, at time 3 plus root 7 second also, its velocity is what? Its velocity direction is getting reversed. So हमारा simple conclusion ये था. At time t equal to 3 minus root 7 second, velocity became 0. Acceleration was still in negative direction. So body accelerated in this direction now up to time t equal to 3 second. Here acceleration became 0, and after that acceleration became positive. Still velocity is towards left, so body will keep on moving towards left until its velocity becomes 0. Here it will become 0, not in terms of displacement but in terms of time. So here the time is 3 plus root 7 second, and here again velocity will become 0, and after that its velocity will be in this direction after the time t greater than 3 plus root 7 second, because acceleration is positive. So चलो ऑप्शन की तरफ बढ़ते हैं. ऑप्शन क्या था? The particle reverses its velocity at this time, yes, and then at this time, yes, and has a negative velocity for this time interval. Is it true? तो मैंने बोला था यहाँ पे velocity हुआ 0, and since acceleration was in this direction, body will accelerate in this sense. So yes, velocity is negative because initially we took velocity in this direction, 6 meter per second, right? So that direction we took as positive. So after time t equal to 3 minus root 7 second, and up to the time t equal to 3 plus root 7 second, body has a velocity in this direction. So yes, velocity is in negative direction for this time interval. So this is also correct. Now we need to check for B and C. The total displacement of particle in traveling from first zero of velocity to the second zero of velocity is this much. So देखो तुम्हें simple करना कुछ भी नहीं है. You simply need to put the value. So x का value at time t equal to 3 plus, sorry पहले minus पे निकाल लो, ठीक है. So you calculate it 3 minus root 7 सेकंड पे निकाल लो. So t का value is already given, tq minus 9t square plus 60. So you simply put the value of this, and then you calculate x equal to x का value at t equal to 3 plus root 7 second. So put the value of time here again in this sense. ठीक है, you will be putting the value, and after that what you will be doing, I mean displacement up to this time will be given by what, I mean from here it is started, and up to time t equal to 3 minus root 7 second, it kept on moving towards right direction. So up to this time, displacement will get marked by this one. Let us call it x1. And from this time up to this time, it traveled from where to where? From here to here. In this direction it traveled, right? Up to time what? Up to time t equal to 3 plus root 7 second. So I mean, if you're putting t equal to 3 plus root 7 second and you are calculating displacement, you are getting this value, right? Because you're getting displacement. Done it. So displacement is final position minus initial. So when you will put it here, the value of time equal to this, you will be getting this value, and this is your x2. So what we are asked? We are asked that total displacement of particle in traveling from first zero of velocity to second zero of velocity. So first zero of velocity is here and second zero of velocity is here. So we are getting asked the value of x1 minus x2. So that displacement is definitely towards the negative direction of the motion, right? If initial direction we are taking this one, then initial direction we will take as positive. Another direction will be taken as negative. So definitely x1 minus x2, magnitude wise it will be this one, and this displacement is in this direction. ठीक है, सो यू विल बी गेटिंग अ नेगेटिव वैल्यू. ऐसे भी आप कर लो. अगर आपको, क्योंकि आपको निकालना है इन बिटवीन दीज टू टाइम व्हाट इज द डिस्प्लेसमेंट. So basically displacement at later on time minus displacement at prior time, right? So basically you have to do what? X2 minus x1, and that will give you negative value, right? So you simply need to subtract it by putting the value of time equal to 3 minus root 7 here and 3 plus root 7 here. Pure calculation. And if you will put the values there, you will be getting this also. Okay? So I'm not doing that here. Why? Because I mean, I will be putting the values and calculating things. That doesn't involve any other concept or anything. So you can simply put and get the answer. I hope you've understood this question, but if you have any doubt anywhere, you can always let me know in the comment section. Thank you. Take care of yourself and keep on solving more number of questions. Bye bye.